Hey everyone, we're going to be doing another jumpstart today, and then we'll, after we warm up with that, we'll go into a draft and see how far we can get with that. Alright, we're going to play, it's a toss-up between unicorns and spirits for me. I like spirits. Let's try spirits. Legion spirits, rogue spirits. Let's do, maybe we'll get some like evasive stuff here. I'm curious what rogues means. We'll try this. I think Legion probably would have been better, especially if spirits have a lot of flying, like wide flying stuff. It's like spirits do a bit of flying. Let's see. This looks like it's tempo / evasion here. Oh, I like this Nebelgast Herald. Man, I kind of want to play with this in standard. Flash, tap their thing, get a 2/1 flyer. That seems really good. Let's see. Alright, well this looks like a pretty standard draft deck, to be honest. Which is a good sign, I think. It's got a lot of good tempo and just combat-y tricks. I'm not... Okay, I don't like this one. Murmuring Phantasm probably doesn't need to be in the deck. When it comes to target a spell, sack it. Can't be blocked except by spirits. So 2/2 can't be blocked is pretty good. Another target creature can't be blocked. Okay. I'll play that. Nightshade Stinger. Okay. Alrighty. These rogue gloves are going to go great with all of these spirits. Okay, well this seems legit. I don't feel like I have any insane bombs like all the dragons that were in the dragon pack, but I feel like I've got, if I can get a decent curve, I should be able to put pressure on decently well. Until our opponent has like 6 pieces of removal, so hopefully we're not playing against red. This seems questionable. But we have a defensive guy. So if I can get a land, then we're good. Opponent's playing green, so he might have some of that combat-y stuff. Combat tricks or fighting effects is what I mean. This companion, I'm probably just going to have to put down this Murmuring Phantasm to block. +2/+2 as long as you have a dinosaur. Okay. Actually, I feel like this might be an okay trade here. Nah. I think we can work with this Alchemist Gifts. We want black. And Murmuring Phantasm. And sure, we'll get in for 1. And Rogue's Gloves might start doing some work for us. Let's see what our opponent responds with. Something big. Okay, well, he's got his dinosaur now. Taking some hits, and probably another creature comes down. This Pteranodon is great. Alright, well, that's sad. Alright, so we're gonna have to Alchemist Gift our Murmuring Phantasm to kill one of these 2 things. Haven't decided which yet. Ideally, we'll just trade the Hauler for the Companion. Oh, that seems good. Alright, he's gonna get a lot of free creatures. Working Predators is a great card. Whenever I cast a spell, if the top of his deck is a creature, put it into play. Alright, he's just going to give it to my turn. Makes sense. If that's the case, we're going to give him a free creature, maybe. This doesn't always hit. Yeah, so now we know he's got a land coming up. He'll probably just put that on the bottom. And we'll go ahead and put out these gloves as well, because I want to put them on the Stinger next turn. He has a Feline Sovereign, so if his cats deal damage to me, he gets to destroy those gloves I just played. That's cool. I don't appreciate that. Dinosaurs get +1/+1. Alright. Well, that was a very, very bad turn for me, so now he can swing with, like, literally everything if he wants. They don't have trample. Protection from dogs. This is not a dog. So this is a dinosaur, right? Yeah. So you can just make dinosaurs all day. Well, he doesn't have any combat tricks, right? So this seems like a safe play is to Corpse Hauler here, and then just block, and then he's never going to attack with the spine back, I think. Gotta do that. We'll do that, and we'll save... I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I want to keep up the tempo. And large. Okay, well he's probably just gonna leave that on top and murder me. I'll take Death Touch. Okay. Well, I think I would see if he had left that on top, so I'm actually going to try and get some card draw going. This doesn't have reach, right? Yeah, let's take action. And then now I have something to block his cat. Don't really have a way to deal with infinite 3/3 dinosaurs, though. I think my best hope is just to trade the broker with his sovereign, hopefully, and put the counter on my Nightshade Stinger. It's not great. He's just gonna kill my stuff. Cool. Alright, well I guess we're gonna take a lot. How did he have that much mana? It's 6 plus 3. He needed 9 mana, and he only... Oh, 2 less to cast if it's a dinosaur. Cool. Alright, we're super dead. Completely and totally toast. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede out of this. There's no card that is going to save this. Our opponent just had too much big stuff and removal. We can try again, though. Okay, so we got a bit of removal, Corpse Hauler. Seems okay. We'll tell our opponent we're playing blue-black. I'm just gonna go ahead and play this. He might play a 4-power creature. I don't know. If he buffs the Pteranodon permanently, then we're in trouble. want to use the winged words with the tome anima later, I think. That might have been a mistake, but I'm kind of concerned about this last gasp. Huh. We're gonna get the protege. Okay. Doesn't want a tolerance invocation. I guess he doesn't have blue. Yeah, we're gonna play Tome Anima and get him for 1. Alright, we're winning. It's practically in the can. In the bag. Whatever. Alright, got a bunch of those dudes. I mean, we can just go for the tempo play here. Although, Frost Breath's actually not great anymore. Well, let's draw some cards. And play a black card. Oh, I don't like Garrick Unleashed. Alright. Give a creature +1/+1 and trample, or +3/+3 and trample. Great. Alright.
They're a stampede of one.
Yeah, I think we just take that damage. So I can get 4 on the anima, which is cool. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get 8 damage in this turn by Frost Breathing his stuff. So I'm gonna attack with the anima while it's able to be blocked, and if he wants to trade both of his creatures, then I think I'm okay with that. Now let's just kill Garrick. I'm not in a winning position at the moment, so can't block. Alright, he is going to do the Chumperoni.
My anger is growing.
Makes a 3/3 now. Seems really good. Oh, doesn't. Okay. Well, let's see if he goes to combat.
Dare you to stop this?
We're just gonna tap all his stuff. Alright, so we got prop black now. Well, him having that creature I think means that we lose. I probably should have just let him attack. It's not prop black, he's hexproof from black, and no reach. Can make him discard a card by attacking with the anima, but he'll just trade and then he can plus forever. I don't like how this has turned out. I used my Frost Breath incorrectly. I'm pretty sure this is entirely incorrect, but we'll go for it. Oh yeah, okay, we don't lose.
I've got fun friends.
Okay, Shacklegeist can tap down one of his things. So I can kind of use this defensively, I guess. If he pluses, then I can... Oh, okay, I'm just gonna... We're gonna lose now. Random counterspell out of nowhere. Alright. Let's do one more with this deck. I feel like the deck's decent. It's just losing to a lot of bombs, and we haven't really drawn anything insane from our deck. It was a very moderate deck. All the cards seemed pretty decent, but nothing insane. Can't beat Planeswalkers. No blue. We get a free mulligan, so let's take it. Okay, this is an alright hand. We're playing blue-black. Okay, that's a really sweet curve there. That was a great draw for this deck. Getting the blackguard lets our Stinger get a +1/+1 counter if he doesn't just immediately kill this blackguard. And then we can also Winged Words next turn. Stinger plus Winged Words. Even if he kills the blackguard, that's not terrible. Although this Stinger is really not great without some sort of rogue support. Okay, or he has flyers. Of course he does. Let's see what we can do. Alchemist Gift. So we can stab wound the Pegasus to death. Or we can Alchemist Gift it to death. Stab wound is pretty painful if we can get it on like a 3/3. So I'd like to save it for a better target. This one for each creature in your graveyard. We'll swing, and he goes for the kill, so this is ideal. We'll get +1 and Death Touch. Kill his blocker, and now he discards a card pretty much every turn. Which is going to buff his Liliana's Elite, but I think we can outrace it. Especially with the stab wound. Unless he pulls up some sweet removal, like -2 to all creatures right now. Face Fighter is pretty good for him. Corpse Traders turns that around for us pretty nicely, though. I'll do that. Oh, it's a rogue, so it comes in with a counter. Very nice. So Liliana's Elite's pretty cool. But I could do some stuff with that in Standard if it were available. Okay. We have options. So, trading the Corpse Traders for the Elites, not bad for me. And in fact, I pretty much like that. There's no way for me to really... I'm trying to think there's a way for me to stab wound, and yeah, I don't have the mana to do that first off. And I don't want to let this Tempered Veteran get out of hand. So yes, let's go ahead and get rid of anything he has in his hand. Oh, that's a... pretty okay with that. Oops, okay. Well, I forgot that he could get a creature, so... we done messed up. I could save this creature. I don't think that's useful, though. Yeah, sure. Didn't think about the ramifications of my actions. I was thinking it was removal, in which case, or like a combat trick. I was prepared for a combat trick. I wasn't ready for the elite to get a buff, so my mistake. Okay, he wants to just bide his time. I'm okay with this. In which case we will Battleground Geist. He's going to try and diversify his threats. Makes sense. Oh, don't like that. Good stab wound to the Siege Striker, but I think chump blocking with a Phantasm is going to get me a lot closer here. Doesn't have retrait. Yep. Okay, so this is a 2-turn clock for him, which means I just need to make sure I don't die on this next turn or have my own things killed. So we're going to put this on his elite, and that's going to kill himself in 3 turns. So he's got just too much to do now. He needs some sort of another like Faith's Fetters and life gain in order to not lose. Alright, we did it. Good game. A lot of damage coming in, though. We did get pretty close. We got the gems and the Hamlet back Goliath. That card's great. Let's go one more. Let's see if I can get my 2 wins. And then draft. Now that we've spent half an hour playing silly jumpstart decks. I've been playing a lot of standard lately, too. I've always been saying that this format looks great for Simic Flash now that Teferi's gone. And it's been working out okay for me. It took me to Platinum pretty easily, but once I hit Platinum I started losing most of my games. So I think I either need to tweak the deck a bit or learn to play it a little better. Losing Growth Spiral did hurt that deck a lot. I think it's still okay, but Growth Spiral is really what the deck wants at the moment. Just some way to instant speed put land into play. Arboreal Grazer is not quite doing it for me. I don't like that hand. This hand's okay. I like that Blackguard. Pretty crazy. Alright, we get our... comes into play a tapped land. Grim Lavamancer. Okay. It's a pretty sweet card. The Lavamancer taps, exiles 2 cards from your graveyard, deals 2 damage to anything. So if you can throw a lot of burn into your graveyard, he throws that burn back at their face again. Yeah, I don't think I can take this trade. Lavamancer's good, but it's going to take some time for him to ramp up, and in the meantime, I think I can do more damage with a... Oh, it's a pirate, not a rogue. What a disappointment. And it cannot... It can't use Alchemist's Gift, unfortunately. Because if I target it with a spell, it dies. And our opponent's probably playing spells. If he's got Grim Lavamancer. Okay. Ramps with Scry. It's gotta be like a treasures... like lightning treasures or something. Oh, Essence Flux. That'd be great for sacrificing my Departed Spirit hand. It's too bad I don't have any more rogues. a flashy plus 2/2 rogue. This Enforcer is going to do pretty well. It's not going to have its ability active ever because my opponent can just eat stuff from... Oh no. Actually, I don't think I even want to play this. Each opponent mills 2 cards when that happens. Ugh. Because this Grim Lavamancer is pretty much a hard counter to it. I'm going to have to capture Sphere's Lavamancer if I want to do this. Geyser for 1. I think I want to save it. Gift or Essence Flux, though, is the question. It's not a spirit, and I suspect I could get some spirit synergy here. We're just going to give it 1. Lifelink. Alright, let's see if he follows up with a shock or anything. Nope. He can still Mana Geode, though. Or not Mana Geode, play a card and use his Mana Geode mana to... Ooh, that's a very good card. Oracle of Moldiah. Alright, all the lands for him. Seismic Elemental, Fertilid. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do the mill. And then I think we've just got to capture Sphere's Lavamancer. Because he can literally just kill all my stuff forever. We've kind of missed the opportunity to cause our opponent to discard cards, though. He is going to play out his hand, and that'll be that. Alright, deals X damage to any target. It has to tap to use it. Okay, so it'll probably be Essence Fluxing whatever he tries to burn. Although, honestly, I don't know if there's anything he really needs to burn right now. Maybe the deckhand, because it's got evasion. We can kill his last card, I guess. If that's a worthy goal. He doesn't have any spirits, right? Elemental spirit. Alright. And as much as I would like to play the Stinger right now, I'm going to instead Essence Flux. Save that. Oh, that's an okay card. Instant speed? Okay, that's pretty good. Deals damage equal to number of mountains he controls. He's just got a bunch of damage to stuff spells. I guess if he Essence Fluxes my Departed Deckhand, then or if he cinders the Deckhand, then there's not much that I can do. Yeah. Yep, okay. It died. We can get it back. It's not great. Oh, volcanic fallout? You are joking. Well, I guess it destroys all of his own stuff too, so that's kind of terrible for him. Yeah, okay, so that Volcanic Fallout does 0 good for him. He can pretty much wipe the board by casting it and Volcanic Fallout now. Or Magma Jet. Do the Jet onto the Enforcer. If he goes for that, though, then I can Essence Flux the Enforcer, I guess. And save it. he's gonna shuffle his deck. It's pretty strong, but he doesn't leave it. Okay. It's a strange choice to me. Oh, but it stayed on top. He's only got 11 cards left. I guess it just shuffled the same. I'm just gonna swing out because that Invoker is pretty lethal. Okay. I mean, the best thing to do then is just to mill that Invoker off of his deck. Get my counter. Lose all my stuff. He's got 8 cards left to kill me. Befuddle. Okay, well, that works really well for me. I don't know if that's the play, but we'll go for it. Death to the Cyclops. Oh yeah, okay, this worked out really well. Alright. That was an interesting match. Volcanic Fallout was a kind of a mixed bag, but we had the tools to succeed. Okay, let's go do a draft real quick. By real quick, I mean we'll just lose after two rounds. Okay, yep, this is the right one. Token entry. I think that's my last draft token. And we'll see what we can play. I'm not going to try and force anything after what happened last time. Our draft went well, but we obviously could have had better cards and in the right colors if we had looked at the signals. Or maybe we'll find some janky synergy that we can do with a rare. It's always the most fun sort of draft. And we can play towards a Sublime Epiphany. It's a good card. Grasp of Darkness, very good. Massive Blackguard is actually pretty reasonable. Not incredible, but it is very nice to plop it down as a flash blocker early on. I do like that. So there's a lot of good black that we're passing. I think Skeleton Archer is also very solid. Dub is good in white. I'm going to take the Epiphany because I really like playing Epiphany. If you can get into the situation where it's good. So we'll need to play a stalling sort of game with big creatures. We're probably going to give up on black. Well, we might be able to cut it from here. That first pick is hard to take as a signal. So Silver Smoke Ghoul is a good card. We don't really have any life gain and probably won't pick up any life gain in blue, so it's not going to be great. So maybe we can write off black and play... I do like green, but we've done a lot of blue-green in the past, so... Let's go blue-red removal? Is that going to work with such Sublime Epiphany? Sure. We can cut off red here, I think. I like Turn to Slag as well, so... Got to remember, I've been playing so much Standard, which is about tempo and stuff. I've got to remember that you can definitely go big and limited. So like these red aggro cards don't really interest me because of how strong some of this other stuff is. We could try a janky green or a janky shrines deck. I'm going to take it just for fun. We will probably not play this. See the Truth, Experimental Overload. See the Truth is pretty reasonable and limited. I like Overload as well. All right, let's forget that I was trying that shrine. Unless we get like the red and blue shrine as well, and then we can just pull in the green for no reason and just ruin our mana base. Just a great strategy. Just because we wanted better shrines. Honestly, the red shrine doesn't seem great. Even at 5 shrines active, there's a lot of like 6 power or 6 toughness threats too. Mostly those Colossal Dreadmaws, I guess, are the big one. The rest are around 4, aren't they? 3 out of 4. What I'm saying is stuff's too big to burn with the red shrine. So, not really interested in that. But the blue shrine's quite good. Every extra shrine you get after that, it's just cards in your hand. So we're looking for some sort of tempo and defensive creatures. Like Wall of Runes would go in this deck. Just to buy us enough time to start doing stuff with Experimental Overload. Don't like these. Alright, green's looking pretty open. Maybe I do want to try green instead of this. I really want to play Experimental Overload, but this might not be feasible. Anointed Chorister is quite good as well. It's just a lot of good stuff in these packs. Let's guess that white might be open. We'll just pay attention to signals from here. Blue looks like it's getting cut pretty hard. We haven't really seen any quality blue cards. We're continuing to pass all this black, unfortunately. Sky Scanner's a nice neutral option here. Makeshift Battalion's pretty good, but Sky Scanner's... I won't go with Sky Scanner. Maybe we can pick up a short sword to go with it. Okay, so we've got removal in white. Pitchburn Devils are pretty good too, so it's actually looking more like white-red. Legion's Judgment, I guess, is going to go up in stock if we're seeing a bunch of big decks now. Alright, well, so much for that Sublime Epiphany. Could go 3 colors, I guess. That seems really greedy. But I might be a greedy person. There's that red shrine. Nope. Not gonna do that. I'm torn between the Secure the Scene and the Feat of Resistance. Being able to negate removal is good, but Secure the Scene is probably better long term. Well, all these good black cards are still here. Have I completely misread these packs? I think there's still a very slight chance that I'm in blue. I'm definitely going to try and make white. No, shield's just too slow. Man, black would have been okay. Okay. Well, black is okay. Let's be in black. White black. This was not what I expected at all from the first pack. But you might be able to make this work. I was thinking I wanted some Infernal Scarring for the Sky Scanner. So let's do a weird pivot here. Choristers, sweet. Let's see if we can get some life gain shenanigans going. Man, that's gotta feel bad. Trade to kill the Chorister And since you gained life after pumping with the Chorister, you just pay 1 to put it back in your hand with the Sanguine Indulgence. That's sweet. Of course, it costs 7 if you want to pump with the Chorister, return it to your hand, and replay it that turn. And not replaying it that turn's pretty slow, but yeah, that looks great to me. Or you put Infernal Scarring on the Chorister, and then you don't have to pump it. Yeah, like this. Alright, Scarring on a Chorister and Skyscanner are both good targets for that, so I like that. This Epitaph Golem's probably getting out of here, but we'll see how many playables we end up. I may have drastically misjudged the colors. Like, if we don't see any black this pack, it's because we passed all of it last round, but we'll probably get a bunch on pack 3, because obviously everyone to our right is not playing black. We got way too many picks for that to not be the case. It seemed like every pack was like, oh, it's a good black card that we're passing to whoever's in black. That's going to be us. Alright, Archfiend's Vessel. Could be fun, but I don't... There's not good reanimation in this set. You can do it in standard with junk like Luris, but I feel like Vessel is not a good card for what we're doing. Unless we desperately need the life gain and we can toss the Scarring on it, but that's not... It's not good. Let's go Crypt Lurker. Since we've got some stuff that we can sack, like the Sky Scanner, that should be okay. Deathbloom Thalid token is good to sack to the Crypt Lurker. And if we've gained life, we can also just Sanguine Indulgence it. Alright, I kind of want to do this Ruined Halo. I think that's hilarious and limited. Not that I've ever enjoyed the fruits of that. Sure. Oh man, these are great. Fetid Imp. Very good card. Valor's Steed. Gourmand. Gourmand is a crazy bomb. They lose a creature instantly, and you have a 5/5 flying trample. 6 is a lot of mana for it, and you have to sack a creature. But I think our deck's going to be able to do that. There's another Sanguine. I want this other... The second Infernal Scarring is exactly how many I want for this deck. This is a cool deck so far. I think Walking Corpse can go in. We'll be happy to sacrifice your corpse, Mr. Zombie. Don't really have a lot of zombies to go with the Liliana's Devotee if we find one. But that's probably getting ahead of ourselves. I haven't seen one yet. But we might pick it up pack 3. People would probably be passing it since they're not in those colors. Let's take the cancel. Ooh, Rambunctious Mutt or Massive Blackguard. Blackguard's okay, but I think we were doing... Oh, yeah, I'm going to take the Mutt. It's a reasonably sized body. It is nice for us. And it gives us a little bit of extra artifact or enchantment. Sometimes that can be very relevant and limited. It doesn't always come up, but I always feel bad when my opponent's like, yep, I've got it. Say goodbye to your short sword. Capture Sphere. Gotten out of here. Ruined Halo? Nope. Get that Lofty Denial. Forest. We're not playing Forest. Okay, well, we've got Indulging Patrician and Eliminate and Selfless Savior. We're going to take the Patrician because I think at this point someone will probably grab it before we do. And put Infernal Scarring on the Patrician and the game's done. Oh, there's a Devotee. We don't really have zombies to get buffed, but the card itself is insane, so we'll roll with it. Seems good. I like how this is shaping up. Can probably take the makeshift battalion out. I don't think we're going to be swarming. I think we're going to be doing a little bit different style of combo. Alright, there's some removal or an angelic ascension. Or dub. Dub on an indulging patrician's a little overboard. We're going to take the removal. Seems very good. No peer into the abyss. I don't think I want that. I want a feat of resistance right now is what I'd like to protect valuable cards. But a Leon Steward's just fine with me. That's going to combo amazingly with our Devotee. And if they don't have anything, if it's too late in the game and they don't have anything to sack or discard, then we can always sack it to our Crypt Lurker or Gourmand. Or, there's that Feat of Resistance. It's competing with a Witch's Cauldron, which is a very strong card and limited as well. Excuse me. But it's absolutely a Feat of Resistance here. I also want that Swift Response, but I think protecting our own stuff's going to be better. We've got some pretty strong synergies going on, and if I play a Gourmand, I want to be able to protect it. Oh, we could have gotten all those shrines. Okay, so Dub is pretty strong, but I think we just need creatures is what we want. To that end, I'm going to take the Walking Corpse rather than another Rambunctious Mutt, and I will take... there's removal. Our deck's pretty light on removal. We've got Judgment, Eliminate, and Silent Dart. Alternatively, Gale Sweeper is another strong creature. How many creatures we got? 1, 2... Not enough time. We'll take the removal. I'm probably going to want it. Oh, that's a lot of good stuff, too. Carrion Grub. We don't really have anything amazingly big. Charger can hit pretty hard. Do we have flyers? Not really. 1, 2... 3, 4? Yeah, actually. Blood Glutton, or Sanguine Indulgence. Yeah, these are all great for our deck. Control is always welcome, though. And I'll play with the Village Rites in case they have removal. No Defiant Strike. These are all good. Could take Duress, that helps combat some of that removal, but it also whiffs sometimes, and that's painful. We'll take Duress. I don't want this third Infernal Scarring. Sanguine Indulgence could be hilarious, but we're not playing these. Alright, so we've got a pretty strong deck, I think. Every time I say that, it's bad. I think we're light on the life gain, though. Besides the Choristers, we don't really have the stuff to make this Patrician work. But 2 Infernal Scarrings on the Patrician's a good deal. They'll kill the Patrician, and I draw a card from it, so... Well, we'll go for it. I've got to cut 6 cards. Let's see. Let's cut that Ruined Halo. Not Eliminate, I want that. 1 Walking Corpse. Daybreak Charger... I like, but I don't think is right for this deck. I think all these others are right for this deck, though. Let's take out the Duress. And the Mutt. And it's probably the Silver Smoke Ghoul. But it seems really good with the Chorister. I wish I had one of those Revitalizes. I would definitely be running that. I gotta cut one more thing. Could be Village Rites. I don't think it is, though. Cut the dart. Okay. I like how this looks. I don't like how this plains is bugged, so it doesn't show the quantity on it. I'm gonna assume that this is... No, I'm not gonna assume anything. Lanes. Kind of wish I never got that art. 8? Yeah. Need double black there. Don't need that ruined halo double white anymore, so this looks good. Alright, let's, now that we're an hour into the video, let's play 7 rounds of success and lose no games, because that's how this is gonna go. Far more likely that we play an Indulging Patrician and be like, this looks great, and then they just kill it, and I'm sad. They play Capture Sphere, and I'm like, man, I wish I kept that Rambunctious Mutt in this deck. Well, we've got some lands here. So, I guess... Oh, sweet. We drew a zombie. That's why we put him in here. Daybreak Charger. Well, let's see if we can stick this Walking Corpse, or if it gets pacifism. Feat of Resistance, maybe? I wouldn't make this trade otherwise. Maybe he's like, I just gotta power through his creatures, though. Alright, so we got a Fetid Imp. And I guess we can put an Infernal Scarring on it. And honestly, I think I'm going to play this Crypt Worker and discard the Gourmand. 4 mana. I mean, I need to draw cards, is the problem here. I guess I can wait one more turn to draw another, like, creature I don't care about to discard instead. Because the Gourmand will kind of end this game, I guess. Maybe I just play this and don't sack anything. Decline. I'm gonna miss that extra card, though. I'm not going to draw my 6th land for about 8 turns. Alright, I don't really trust this. No blocks. Alright, so our opponent is playing a combat tricky deck with Defiant Strikes, and it is pure aggro. Okay, well, then I know what we must do. Alright, sweet. We have a target for Eliminate now. Okay. I am going to Village Rites one of those. I mean, I'm pretty happy that he doesn't have a combat trick here. I think I've got to. I've got to keep drawing stuff. Like a devotee. Alright, so now we got Feat of Resistance up, which will help me live, which is a pretty important part of my job. Okay, well, he's got Glide Master going. We're gonna eliminate that. I'm glad I saved this charger. Alright, so we're going to... I guess not Feat of Resistance the Sentinel. Since it's colorless, we would not survive. Is this any creature? A creature died. Alright, sweet. So we're going to save 2 mana for our Devotee. And we got Death Touch mana on the Imp. So we may have done it. We may have gotten to the point where we survived, but if he has more flyers, then I could be in trouble. Alright. Not in trouble yet. Let's go ahead and we're gonna swing in with the zombie and the, well, yeah, 1 point of damage from the Imp is not worth risking something crazy happening, like not a Sublime Epiphany right now, I guess. Something unpleasant. Lofty Denial here would be hilarious. Alright. I think we got enough guys now. Okay. Well. Let's hope he doesn't have a combat trick. If he does, at least we've used his resources to, okay. Alright, I'm fine with that trade. The board's clear. Was clear. We're just gonna bonk in. And play the Patrician. And do our combo. We're doing the thing. Alright, we did the thing. Op success. Our opponent played a very aggressive deck, and our deck was able to survive his onslaught. So he needed a few better combat tricks, like some Feat of Resistance stuff. One combat trick would have swung that pretty much in his favor, because all of my trading ability would have vanished. But he presumably didn't see any of them, so we got lucky and we got the victory. I wonder if he was playing Rookie Mistake. That would have worked. Yeah, Rookie Mistake would have destroyed me. Alright, we have a really cool curve that's going to just get obliterated by our opponent playing cards. Ready? Let's go. Activate Chorister. He played a card. What does he think this is? Some sort of card playing game? Or trading card game where you collect cards? I do not approve of this freebooter. Alright. Fortunately, freebooter can't take creatures, so our game plan is essentially the same. Great, Fetid Imp. What a roadblock. Imp's pretty good at trading with choristers after I activate all of my mana to pump them. Yeah, just equipped the Imp. Seems real good. Did not equip to the Imp. Interesting. Well, we'll play the Patrician. And the Patrician will most likely die, but he doesn't really need to. The Imp is fine just blocking the Patrician forever. He's gonna dig for some cards. Opponent's playing a blue-black kind of grindy card quality deck. I expect to see some counter spells going forward. Lofty Denial, most likely. Nope, I guess not. Alrighty. I will hide our last planes for a moment. We can't attack, obviously, because I have no good trades. The freebooter can block anything at once and kill both of these, and the Imp can trade with whatever he would like. So he is stabilized now, and will likely just try and counterspell me to death. So I'm pretty fine going Chorister trading with a Fetid Imp, I think. Especially since this is representative of Counterspell mana. It's a good way for me to use my mana this turn, so let's just do it. Maybe he'll do like an Alchemical Gift instead and keep his Fetid Imp. Activate ability. Alright, looks like we're going for the trade. I would not be surprised if he just returns this to his hand with like a Sanguine Indulgence at some point. But I would like him to play a card so that I can play the Celestial Enforcer. I don't want to run into counterspells right now. He's got another one, so it looks like we're going to have to. I guess if he counters the Enforcer, then I can Village Rites the Walking Corpse. I should have blocked there. I wasn't paying attention. We'll go Valorous Steed, though. This seems better. He can Lofty Denial this if you would like. I'll still get the Enforcer out. And if he doesn't denial it, I mean, it's two bodies that can each trade with the Fetid Imp, so that's cool, too. Okay, it looks like it's going to resolve. I probably should have swung with the corpse. That was a big mistake on my part. That 2 damage is going to end up being relevant for me. This Sky Scanner seems pretty good. He's got a lot of flyers, so I do assume Lofty Denial at this point. It's got to be in his deck. He must have picked up like 3 of them from the draft or something like that. Okay, well, this is our chance to resolve this Enforcer, which will help us try and punch through some damage. I guess we're going to just swing the Steed here. It seems like a good attack to me. Even if he gets the Imp out, like trades the Imp here, that's great news for me. I've got to kill the Imp at some point. Alright, looks like he's going to do it. Doesn't want to take 3 damage every turn is a fair decision. Alright, we'll go ahead and... yeah, I think playing the Deathbloom Valid now is good. He might play a kill spell, and I'll wish I had Village Rites, but Village Rites isn't going to be a dead card regardless, so this seems okay. Our plan now looks like until he plays another threat, just play the Enforcer to tap down the Freebooter. Yeah, okay. Wish I had my Village Rites, but whatever. I can still swing with the Thallid, and that's great. I can save the Enforcer. So I've got another flyer. Maybe I should have played the flyer and then tapped down his guy and swung with everything. It would have been probably a better tempo play, but this is a little safer because now I can do it this turn. Whereas now, if he had played something big, I wouldn't have been able to do much about it. Alright, well this looks pretty good to me. Let's see what he has. I guess if he has a combat trick, he could Sky Scanner block and kill the Fetid Imp with like an Alchemist Touch, or... I don't know. I don't know what other +1 there is in blue and black. And he goes for the chump block to preserve his life total. Oh, there is the Alchemist Touch. Okay, I guess he's gonna get lifelink I'm surprised he didn't kill the imp. I guess he... I don't know. Maybe he's got nefarious plans. Well, I will probably end up village rightsing that sapperling. It's in a bit of a pickle though, because I can tap down. Okay, wall runes. It's a bit of a roadblock. Pretty good against me right now, actually. It completely nullifies one of my creatures. And he does need, you know, efficient cards to catch back up on the board. He goes to attack. That is a bold choice. So now I can just tap down his blocker. Maybe our opponent doesn't have a grand strategy here. Well, no need for village rightsing yet, so... let's put it on our token. Alright, he gave up. 2, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that was lethal. Okay, well... opponent just didn't have anything big to stabilize with. He had stalled the game out to the point where if he had played like a big 6-6, then I would have had quite a bit of trouble dealing with it. But he just didn't have the solutions he needed. He needed to get up to like spined Megalodon range. And then I would have been stuck trying to ping 1 damage in with a Fetid Imp. Well, he could block with a Kite Sail Freebooter. But no, I think the big mistake he made was not using the Sky Scanner to trade with the Fetid Imp. Because then I wouldn't have been able to activate my Celestial. And all of his creatures would have been, you know, active and able to block. But instead he chose the block that gave me another creature for some reason. Alright, well I've got a Devotee. That's probably just going to get killed because it'll be the first creature I play. Maybe I'll get a Walking Corpse. Alright, we're playing white. And definitely not black. Short Sword. It's a good card. Kinda wish I had one. Surprised it's also black. We're playing black. Oh, Sword's a great card on a Visionary. Okay, so we have a Silver Smoke Ghoul. That's a good blocker. I'll trade with a Visionary at this point. Or I'll sack it to a Crypt Worker. Oh, maybe I should have just played the Devotee and then played the Crypt Worker and discarded it. That might have been a better play. That Mentor is going to be a problem. Very nice. Let's see how far we can go with a Devotee and a Chorister. No attacks. Assuming the board state remains the same, I'm happy to trade the Silver Smoke Ghoul for the Truffle Snout. But he has all of his mana to make this turn work for him, so I'm not optimistic about this match. Ooh. Alright, well this is basically game over. Doesn't look like he wants to send the Conclave Mentor into combat. That's pretty reasonable. Although still, if he puts the short sword on the Mentor, then there's not a whole lot I could do. Yeah, I'm taking 6. If he sends the Visionary, I'll trade with it. Yeah, no, we're just gonna have to eat that. Secure the scene doesn't seem very good. Skyscanner seems alright. So Secure the Scene can take care of the Truffle Snout, but I'm still worried about all the value he might get from the Mentor. I don't know how many other cards he has that are going to combo with it. Okay, so now I've got the Patrician. So this combo could be good. Now I wish I did Secure the Scene to buy me some more time. Because the Patrician with the Scarring could win me this game. So I guess we're just going to trade aggressively and play to this plan now. Double Conclave. Well, one Basri's Solidarity is the game over. I wonder if he's got it. Seems really good. Well, Pride Malkin's still really good. So this doesn't have oh, it does now because of the Pride Malkin. Very nice. Well, with the trade aggressively plan, I guess we're looking at this as the optimal block. Oops, not this. That's a very bad block. This. And we take 6. Oh, we take more than 6 if they've got trample, that's right. Oh man, I could have. Okay, that would have been way better. So these guys all have trample, right? I don't think there's a way for me to survive, because these two are basically lethal. This is all I got. Yeah, if he just swings with these two, I think I just lose. But maybe he'll send someone else too. Maybe he'll all sideways without playing another card. And double Conclave Mentor really worked for him. He got a good deck. Not sure why the blue's in there. Alright, he is swinging the Acolyte as well. Which gives me a chance to do this. Nope, that doesn't. That's not it. There. I live for one turn. I don't think I get my Silver Smoke Ghoul back. Yeah, it's my end step, and it comes back tapped. So, there's still probably not a lot I can do. Yeah, okay, I didn't need that Pteranodon either. This game's still super done. Oh, he killed his guy. That's cool. I don't think that helps enough, though. So I can secure the scene to get rid of the truffle snout. Go up to 8 by swinging. Nope, it's not. Okay, I go up to 5 by swinging, then I'll take 5, 9. Yeah, way too much. I don't think this does it either. Yep, and I messed it up. I was supposed to put the scarring on. Go up to 7, and then block some more, but that's alright, we were gonna lose. He probably had some, like, creature fight anyways. Hunter's Edge would be amazing for his deck, so he probably picked up a couple of those. Alright, let's just continue on. Currently waiting. Wonder if we disconnected. Oh, there we go. We're ready for Doctor Strange. Yeah, this is not good. Well, one swamp turns this into a really good hand, so we'll keep it. We'll see if we can draw a swamp from our Sky Scanner, or in the first 3 turns. We'll see. You know, next turn swamp would be just the bee's knees. Well, it's embarrassingly a turn late, but a Chorister is a good card. Let's see if he gets shocked. Alright, well, good to get that out of the way now, because I've got a bunch of other small stuff I would rather keep alive. Oh, we did it too. Another turn too late. Alright, should we go with the... We'll do it with the Sky Scanner. Because I want to go Infernal Scarring next turn. Man, if I draw a swamp, it'll be double Infernal Scarring. Siege Striker. Alright. Well, I'm not going to fight you on the Siege Striker. Attack. Unfortunately, I think I do need to Deathbloom Thalwood next. Oh, I could eliminate. So he can block here if he wants, but I highly doubt he will. Alright, Deathbloom Thalwood. This kind of forces him to swing for 4 from the Siege Striker by tapping with the Turret Ogre, which means he won't be able to block my Sky Scanner. Unless he plays some removal. Shocks and stuff would be good. That's really nice. I guess you can go all in. Okay. Okay, I didn't need that. Now this game is probably done. But I still have a token blocker, so maybe. We can still work with this. Yes, that is exactly what I needed. And now we will eliminate his Siege Striker if he tries to go for that, and hoping to trade this Walking Corpse for his Bolt Hound. And then we got to chump block the Turret Ogre, and then Fetid Imp to kill the Turret Ogre again. Doesn't have reach. Alright, he is going to go sideways. this isn't... Okay. It's not when he becomes tapped. That would be bad. Alright, so let us eliminate the Siege Striker, because that is going to become a problem. This doesn't have trample, right? There, I don't think I can just take 12. I think I do need to do this. This looks a lot better for us, but the Falconer Adept is still a problem. There's not really a way to do this. Skyscanner trading with this Falconer Adept is probably my best bet. Actually... let's try this. If he has shock, then I'm ruined. But otherwise, I think I might be able to stall him out so he doesn't attack. Although that Menace guy right now would be the end of this, because I didn't save up Death Touch mana. Yeah, okay. So I'll block there, and hope he doesn't have anything. Cool. Give me those cards. Sure hope they're good. Oh, Fedidump's a good card. Alright, so we see our opponent's hand now. And we will play another Fedidump. And hopefully this makes it hard for him to attack us. Yeah, this makeshift battalion's pretty good. Block like this. And see if he has a combat trick. Crop Black would be pretty lethal at the moment. Okay. Well, we're just gonna deal with that. As long as we got one Fedidump, we're okay. Which we're not going to. Yeah, we're gonna have to tap that down. It's pretty rough. We're going to need to draw something in order to bring this back. See the problem? Yeah, that's just a very bad idea. So I take 2 and see what I can draw. Oh. Well, I like that. So I've got enough to not activate Death Touch, I think, but enough to pump the Chorister and... Interesting. Pump the Chorister and tap down the Enforcer, or the Battalion. Although I think I just passed combat. Maybe it's not too late. Alright. We don't want the Battalion to, Oh, nope. I was incorrect. I did not have that kind of mana. So he gets another attack if he would like, but he did not. Alright, now I do, so I can attack if I would like. He would be 4. I think I would like. So he doesn't really have great blocks for this. He could kill the chorister by triple blocking, but I would be able to get quite a bit. The arsonist and the adept. I think killing the adept would be an incredible boon. Of course, if he's got Scorching Dragonfire again, then I'll be wrecked. So he gives me my choice. I would definitely like to kill the Falconer. And let's hope this goes well. Alright. Just goes to my face. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do with 1 damage right now besides bring me a little closer to dead. Alright, at this point I'm fairly certain he is holding a land for the steward, so I'm not going to worry about sacking it. That ogre is pretty good for him. I would like a feat of resistance of my own. It's going to come down to whoever draws... Well, no. No, that's the stalemate breaker for him. If I don't draw an answer, that is the feat of resistance that I was just talking about. Let's see if I can make it as good as I was hoping. Alright, so we're gonna tap down the battalion again. Actually, I probably should have tapped down the ogre so that I could fetid imp trade. Alright, we're gonna go like this. Activate ability. He did not scorch it. Let's see if I can land the protection. Yes, that resolved. Alright, I did the death touch first because I wanted him to Scorching Dragonfire it, and that would have been the trigger for him to do it at. But it looks like he didn't have it. Alright, commence the attack. This is my combat. Because I can block here. There. Yeah, I definitely should have gotten that trade with the battalion instead. Alright, so he gets to attack me for 4, and I can either chump it or... take it. Might as well block 1 point of damage first. Alright, so I got 5 damage on board. Oh, okay. Well, I've got nine times to kill him then. Alright. Gourmand. That's a good card. I don't know if it's good enough. We'll sack the steward. I think it is. This seems really good. So my opponent loses his Pyrowing. And I can get 1 in. If he has a Bolt Hound, then I lose. Anything hasty, really. If he has a shock, I lose. He's played 1 already. Okay, well, We'll tap him down then. It's a race for creatures. Village rights. I don't think that's helpful for me right now. Alright, we got two out of 9 counters. Alright. Hopefully you draw something. I drew a swamp. Okay, so I can trade the Fetid Imp for the battalion here. Which is a pretty good trade for me, I think. If he has, like, tricks will basically end me. Alright, I got the block, so he doesn't have any sort of removal. He might have another feat of resistance, though. Oh! He is dead. I've got another swamp. I would really like to stop drawing these now. A lot of Forgotten Sentinels today. Oh, we're not done drawing these yet. Our opponent's probably thinking the same thing, though, if he hasn't played something that'll give him the ability to end this game. Alright, so this is very bad for us. This basically means that both of these are lethal, and I have to trade my Gourmand for something. Tap down that one, so I trade it with a Sentinel, because the Celestial Enforcer can trade and block the others. Doesn't have trample. Alright. Well, regrettably, the Gourmand dies. Maybe we'll get Sanguine Indulgence this turn. That'd be sweet. Silver Smoke Ghoul. Alright, I can definitely work with that. We're at 11 cards though, and he's at 14. Let's see what he's got. Got both of our choristers done. He should do this one, I think. Because then I can't just block it, and he could swing with both. Alright, should I draw some cards? I don't have a surefire way to get this back into my hand yet. I've got mana, I'll wait. Okay, now it's time to draw cards. Let us draw the Celestial Enforcer. Or, well, I've run through both my Fetid Imps and my Gourmand, but I think this gives me the highest chance of drawing stuff. Legion's Judgment and a Crypt Lurker. Alright. let's decline. We lose unless he pumps the makeshift battalion. Oh no, he's going to pump the makeshift battalion. So I'm going to lose both my guys. He's going to walk away with an Alpine Watchdog, I think. No. Oh, it's a sorcery. Alright, I lose. That's great. Maybe I can draw and eliminate. We're still good. We can do this. Alright, that's the land. We lost. Yeah, I'm gonna put that down to drawing every one of our lands. We had what? 10, 15... We literally have like 13 or 14 lands out. I didn't count, but it was too many, is the official quantity. An Indulging Patrician would have been very timely. I wonder what our opponent had in their hand still, if they were just keeping all their lands in their hand. Alright, so that's our second loss. So if we lose this next one, then we'll keep it under 2 hours. Maybe we'll do well. Alright, this looks good to me. We got 3 lands. We got some creatures to play with those lands. And we've got cards to put them back in our hand after they kill them. And then we got the late game plan. Gourmand. Hello. Oh great, they got flyers, flying protection. Alright, well I've got a fetid imp, so that's cool. I'm not going to be attacking with that imp anytime soon. Oh, Scavenging Ooze. I don't like that. That's a big problem for me. Is he going to use a combat trick? Nope. Well, that Scavenging Ooze is a big problem. That seems good. Put it on the Scavenging Ooze. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be a good Crypt Worker, too. I can just discard the Silver Smoke Ghoul. I don't really have any use for this Indulging Patrician at the moment. At least the Silver Smoke Ghoul I can trade with if they attack. Oh, okay, I guess he's got a Teferi.
If I don't have a plan,
Alright.
I'll just make one up.
We'll just make one up. Alright, we're in trouble, guys. Losing to Planeswalkers today. And more importantly, we are not getting our lands, so that's a problem. Let's trade. This devotee is incredibly good. Alright, this looks like the correct block for him. He can phase out the devotee, which is... Oh, he did not. So I'm going to get myself a zombie. Or I could draw a card. I'm going to trade with this Pride Malkin. Because I don't want to chance the devotee. If I knew that I was going to draw a land here, then I would have sacked the ghoul to draw a card. But I couldn't guarantee that. Yeah, okay, whatever. I think you're so clever. I have a zombie. And I guess he can't really attack very well now. Not that he wants to, he's ticking up its a fairy. Oh, he just has a Kraken. Alright, seems good. Alright, so we have some land. I can swing with the Fetid Imp at Teferi, and there's not really a good thing for... Yeah, that seems okay. I think I can just write off the Sanguine Indulgence. It's not ever going to do anything. Oh, I can get the Teferi with the Secure the Scene, so this is okay. I'm actually not under that much pressure. So let's just build up my board then. No attackers. Oh, that Kraken's a big problem though, isn't it? Because he can block or take down my Fetid Imp. Seems really good. I wonder what his red's in there for. Shocks? Okay, he doesn't... Maybe he's gonna draw for the Teferi. Seems great. I think I'm just too short on mana to get this engine going before I die. Because he can just +1, draw, discard, Tolarian taps down Fetid Imp, and attack. Which is exactly what he's about to do. And then if he doesn't attack with the Scavenging Ooze, it's bad news. I really need to trade these two for a Scavenging Ooze right now. But there's no reason for him to. He can just get in for 4 with the Kraken. I mean, maybe he just plays a draw spell and taps down all my stuff. Also, if I don't draw a land next turn, I'll lose. Oh, cool. Alright. I mean, I've got health, so the Frost Breath doesn't really bother me that much. No blocks. Okay. So if I do need to answer this Tolarian Kraken as well as Teferi. But I think I really need to get rid of the Teferi. There's just nothing's going to happen as long as it's in play. So let's kill that. He gets a 1/1. And I presume he draws a card and discards a card. Oh. Okay.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow.
So I guess that'll phase in and it won't untap, is what's going on. Alright. I don't think I block. I'm not dead. Really need good blocks where I can trade stuff next turn. So the Chorister's not going to help a whole lot. Oh, my Patrician did untap, so that's nice. I can Chorister and Crypt Lurker or Valorous Steed. I think both of those are legit. The Chorister is going to gain me a little bit of life. I don't think there's a scenario here where I come out okay. Not with the Tellurian Kraken like this. Maybe I just Crypt Lurker and discard the Valorous Steed. Oh, okay, well, never mind. I wanted my swamps for activating Fetid Imp, but... let's see. Discard a creature. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Now I don't have any good blocks. As long as it doesn't have trample, I guess I'll just have to chump it all day. No. It's only got 2 lethal creatures right now, so maybe I can get something going. As long as he's attacking with a Scavenging Ooze, my Chorister might be able to attack back as well. I don't think I would tap him down right now. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, Patrician's the only way I don't lose now. This is pretty rough. So the problem is that the only reason he's playing mountains is because he's got a Brash Taunter. That's dumb. So the problem here is he can fight... Oh, never mind, we lose. Let's see if he sees it. He can just fight his own Scavenging Ooze. I was thinking it's only opponent's creatures. Taunter's a really dumb card. I mean, even if he doesn't see it, he could tap down a Chorister and then fight the other Chorister. Let's see if he just activates it. Looks like it. He's hovering over the cards. Alright. That's so dumb. Alright, good job. You drew all of your good cards. Back to constructed for me. That wasn't a great draft. I thought the deck was pretty good, but apparently it needs more removal, which we didn't really see a lot of. We will claim the prize. I've got a combo deck that I'm trying to work out for this Friday. We'll see if I can get it into a playable state or if it just loses automatically. But we'll find out. I'll have an episode up on Friday, so we'll see you then.